Welcome to Top Stuff. On today's episode we look at the world of Pokemon. There are tons. Number 10. Como. As one of the many pseudo-legendary dragon-type Pokemon available, it would have been expected that Como would be used just as much as the likes of Dragonite, Salamence, and Dragapult. However, this fighting/dragon type is let down in several key areas that stop it from being used as much as other pseudo-legendaries. For one, its type combination means it is 4 times weak to fairy-type attacks, a type that is fairly common on almost every team and is also the reason why Hydreigon saw incredibly reduced play following X and Y's release. Its fighting-type attacks are also prone to being resisted by many common Pokemon types, such as Ghost, Flying, Poison, and Fairy types, something that Hydreigon's Dark typing doesn't suffer from. Number 9. Haxorus. Haxorus is often mistaken as a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, as its dragon typing, 3-stage evolutionary line, and strong stats make it an easy contender for falling into this category. Despite its strengths, having the second highest base attack stat of any non-legendary Pokemon, it isn't used anywhere near as much as other dragon-type Pokemon, likely due to its slightly slower speed compared to Garchomp and Salamence. This, combined with the fact that it only has one good ability in Mold Breaker, means that it often gets left behind in favor of other dragon types. Number 8. Archeops. Until Generation 8, fossil Pokemon weren't known for being particularly good. Kabutops and Aerodactyl saw some play in niche roles, but fossils wouldn't see mass play until the release of Dracovish and Dracozolt, which are arguably 2 of the best Pokemon to come out of Galar. Archeops has great speed and attack with middling defenses, meaning it should be a decent sweeper alongside Aerodactyl, but its ability, Defeatist, means that its amazing stats are cut in half when its HP falls below half. This is the sole reason why Archeops isn't used despite its strengths, as its ability offsets this to the point that it is almost useless in battle. Number 7. Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd had the potential to be one of the more powerful Pokemon to come out of Galar, as its pre-evolutions past as a flying type could have made way for Galarian Farfetch'd and Sirfetch'd to be as good as the likes of Hawlucha and Galarian Zapdos. Unfortunately, despite its decent attack and defense stats, its speed is in an awkward place where it's too fast for Trick Room but too slow without it, and its distinct lack of flying typing despite being a duck lets it down, forcing it to be compared to other, better fighting types like Machamp. Number 6. Ninjask. Before Regieleki brought a ridiculous speed stat to the table at an insane 200, Ninjask was the fastest Pokemon around with 160 base speed. Despite being blisteringly fast and having a great ability and speed boost along with being able to learn Baton Pass, Ninjask falls victim to its unfortunate typing in Bug and Flying type alongside its other stats being very low. While it can be used solely for Baton Passing, its speed boost stat increases, there are other Pokemon who are better at doing the same thing, namely Blaziken's line, which has better typing and stats in the same role. Number 5. Jolteon. Just judging Jolteon by its stats should be enough to warrant its use in battle, as it is one of the fastest electric-type Pokemon with a great special attack stat to boot. While it doesn't have great defenses, Jolteon rarely needs them as it can usually hit hard and fast enough to deal huge chunks of damage before being hit. What lets Jolteon down, along with many other evolutions, is its poor move pool for its typing. While it has access to decent physical attacks in Double Kick and Pin Missile, its only special attack options are Shadow Ball and Weather Ball, with Weather Ball only having potential in the rain to cover its ground type weakness. Number 4. Typhlosion. Typhlosion has a unique connection with Charizard, in that it has the exact same base stats as the original Fire type starter Pokemon. Despite this, Typhlosion isn't used anywhere near as often as Charizard, and not just because it never received a Mega Evolution or Gigantamax form. Despite being able to learn some powerful special attacks in Focus Blast and Solar Beam, this is about all the special attack coverage it can learn, and they both fall victim to either low accuracy or taking multiple turns to execute. While electric-type attacks were all considered special attacks, it could make decent use of Thunder Punch, though following Diamond and Pearl, it lost the ability to use this move effectively. Number 3. Xurkitree. The Ultra Beasts are, for the most part, either really good or really mediocre. Unfortunately for Xurkitree, despite its insane special attack stat, it has far too many negatives that outweigh this one positive. Xurkitree has possibly the most shallow move pool for a special attack focused electric type in the series, as it can only learn electric, grass, and fairy type special attacks. Its speed is also pretty terrible for an electric-type Pokemon, and unlike other slower electric types like Lantern and Ampharos, it doesn't have the defensive bulk to back up its low speed. Number 2. Corsola. The evolution of Galarian Corsola has a surprisingly high special attack, especially considering how both versions of Corsola are usually used defensively rather than offensively. Despite its impressive 140 special attack stat, the majority of players agree that its pre-evolution, Galarian Corsola, is the better option between the two, as the fact that it can make use of Eviolite as a hold item means that Corsola is very hard to defeat in one blow. This, coupled with its great support moves in Strength Sap and Will-O-Wisp means that, in general, Corsola is the better option between the two. Number 1. Shuckle. Shuckle has never really been able to shake off its overly niche role as a defensive Pokemon despite trying its best by learning to use Power Trick, a move that turns its amazing 230 defense into 230 attack. Having both the highest base defense and special defense in the series, even compared to legendary Pokemon, should count for something, but its terrible HP and attack stats let it down. It can learn some half-decent support moves like Sticky Web and Toxic, but the rest of its move pool would suggest, incorrectly, that Shuckle can deal decent damage through attacking moves. Thank you for watching till the end. We hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe to our channel so we get motivated to bring more videos in future.